Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to From Trenton to You. And I'd like to personally thank Senator Ron Rice for allowing us to be a part of this segment. And we have on the stage here today elected officials from the City of Englewood and the County of Bergen. Betty Griffin, who is a member of the Englewood School Board, and Charles Cobb, Councilman at Large, and Council President Pro Temp, City of Englewood, City Government. And of course, I am Gordon Johnson from the New Jersey State Assembly, the 37th District. We're going to go over a few issues today that pertain to us, African Americans who are in the suburban area in the County of Bergen. And I think the three of us, the dialogue that we'll have, which we'll share with you, will be of some importance to some of you, and others probably figured we'll say that they've heard this before, because we all have common issues and goals and problems that we're trying to resolve in this state. So Betty, I'm going to start with you, Betty, because you're the most relaxed here today.
Thank you.
The Englewood School Board, and you ran, and exactly what draw you to run for school board? And literally, I guess from your background and also and your priorities.
Okay. First, my background, I worked for 37 years with the state with children, hoping to give them the opportunity to develop and become good citizens. The reason I ran, because I want our district, Englewood School District, to be the best in the state. I want the children in the district to have what every other child has and achieve what every other child achieves. And that was my thing, to see that our children learn. That's my process. That's the process.
Now, the Englewood School Board, we are pre-K?
Pre-K through 12.
Through 12.
Through 12.
Full-day kindergarten?
Yes, we do.
Full-day kindergarten. So it's been decided by the people of the City of Englewood that they want to fund a pre-K school, school, and also a full-day kindergarten.
Yes.
I guess that's a vital part of the education for the young people in Englewood.
When a child gets an early start, it gives them a better opportunity. So Englewood decided it would be better to give our children give them a pre-K setting so that they would be able to achieve better.
So they can adapt.
Can I just 1 minute?
Absolutely.
Even though I'm from the board in Englewood, the comments and everything I make today are Betty Griffin's, not the board.
Okay.
Not the board.
Yes. Okay, Betty. We got that. Also with us are Charles Cobb. Charles, the council president for the City of Englewood, a 5-person council. He is responsible for the agenda that goes before the council. And City of Englewood, population of about 28,000 people, I think, Charles?
Pretty much, approximately.
I should know. I'm one of them, so I should know.
Correct.
That, right? And what are the priorities that you're set forth for 2017 for Englewood in municipal government?
Well, Assemblyman, first let me just go back.
And let's have your background too, by the way.
Okay, so let me just go back, and I'm Council Pro Tem, and I'm the Councilman at Large. So I am the only person that votes citywide on all issues and represents the total city, because that's the structure of our government.
Right.
I just served my first term, my first year, which was very interesting. But I think for 2017, our priorities are, from my perspective, are public safety, number one. Number two is to really reduce our spending, get a hold of our spending. So that's the budget part of it. But also to talk about what Ms. Griffin talked about is really supporting the Board of Education from an educational component, whatever resources that the city can provide for them. Because at the end of the day, our best and our most important resource, or what we produce, is our young kids, and how they are successful will have a great impact on our community. So therefore, we have to provide every opportunity possible for these young people to be successful, but all our people in our community, but our young people, because we have to work in concert with the Board of Education members and their efforts, and support them from wherever the city can, and mostly that would be from a financial resource.
And you brought the point about public safety. if we are looking to attract business to Englewood, the City of Englewood, the County of Bergen also, but we're talking about the City of Englewood right now. Those who want to take the risk of investing their time and money into a place want to know that it's a safe environment.
Correct.
So addressing the public safety, and that I say public safety, it's not just police, but it's fire, it's your health inspectors, it's your building inspectors. But people want to feel that they're in an environment where they're safe, whether they are working there and or living there.
Correct. I mean, you know, when you think about it, people, for example, who live there, they've invested their hard-earned money, and it's a quality of life issue, as well as people who want to bring business there.
Right.
So it's paramount that we take care of that. We want everybody, my goal is that everybody have a great experience, whether you live in Englewood or whether you do business in Englewood. We want to have a positive experience. So when people talk about the City of Englewood, they're going to say things that are positive, and they're going to understand that the people who govern, who educate, and people who work there and live there are always trying to do the right thing in the best interest of the city.
Yes, Betty.
If I could piggyback on that, is if the children are taught, if the children have an opportunity to grow and blow up themselves, it would give the community a feel of evolving to meet the global need. We need to meet the global need. We can't just stay in the city. We need to reach out and get our children prepared so that they can serve in any form, any nation, at any time. So that's one of the things. Public safety, the safety aspect, I would say, with seeing that our children, our young people, our educational system, our adults, our young adults, are to a point where they understand, if I want my city to grow, I need to see that everything in my city works perfectly.
Right. And for those who are watching who are not familiar with the City of Englewood, we are about 5 square miles, population about 28,000 people, 29,000, under 30,000. So we are a very somewhat unique, as any person in their town says their town is unique, but we have the extreme rich, and we have those of low income, all within this 5 mile borders. So our public school system is there, providing a foundation for those who choose to use our public school system, to get those young people ready, up to speed. So when they do graduate, when they get out of Dwight Morrow High School in 12th grade, they're ready to either go on to a college or go on to a career where they could be a productive part of our society. Recognizing also that opportunities that may be out there for young people. And I'm going to talk to you, Charles, get back to you about recreation in Englewood, the recreation department, and what do we have in Englewood that allows these young people to have a supervised recreation and an environment that's somewhat safe.
Well, let me take you back and something about Englewood. People need to know is that Englewood is a full-service community.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? We have fire, police, Department of Public Works, which are paid through the tax dollars, and we have our own school system. So that's considered a full-service community. So focusing on our recreation department, which we do have a pretty decent-sized recreation department. It offers camps. It offers a number of activities for our young folks. We offer even scholarships for those who can't afford to really participate in that as well. You know, we have ice skating. We have 2 pools that we have. We have basketball. We have a track, a recreation track program, and we have many other programs. And we have some outside private folks that involve, and we have volunteers as well. We have a very good football program that they have, that junior football. We also have the Metro Church that participates in a tutoring program with the recreation department.
Metro Church involved in that?
They have done some things with us in the summer. I think 1 week every camp session, they volunteer. They bring in arts and crafts and things of that nature. But we have other people who will volunteer as well too. So, but we have a full-time recreation department that provides us various services, various activities for our young folks.
Did the two pools stay open?
Yes, the pools are open. They open Memorial Day
Yeah,
weekend and
but
close Labor Day.
There was talk of it in budget closing one of the
I
both
actually,
open.
well, I actually had the one open by the middle school
Yes.
and extended it. The previous year was only 4 days a week. Now it's 7. It mirrors the one that's in McKay
Okay,
Park
right.
to serve that part of town as well. So people have the opportunity. They don't have to go across town to go to the pool.
Yes, Betty. I knew you were waiting.
Yeah, I was waiting. One of the things I want you to realize is that the City of Englewood and the school and the district work together because we have an after-school program, and the recreation department is responsible, has some classes in the after-school program. They have a robotics class that is very good for the young people, and they have a chess class, and that's all through. It's held at our Greco school, but it's through the City of Englewood.
Right, right. So Charles had mentioned that to me before some years ago, that he was trying to get the Board of Ed and the municipal government to work closer together to provide a recreational environment, but also it's a social environment for these young people to get together, and also they get to learn. It's an educational environment. So why not use the schools and these buildings that are closed after 3 o'clock, and have some activities there for these young people. Let's go to the political side of this now, Charles, because this is big with you. As you, we have a freeholder race coming up this year. I think we have 2 Democrats running up for election. I am not so sure that we have 2 Democrats running right now. There's a possibility that one of our freeholders may not run due to some medical issues. If that comes to be, do you feel that it's time for an African American to be a candidate and run countywide in the county of Bergen?
The answer is yes.
Yes.
I believe that, as it sits today, we don't have a representative on the freeholder board, and I think that all the groups should be represented.
Yes.
I mean, so you have a seat at the table because it allows them to hear your issues. We have somebody to tap into them. Not saying that the people that we know that sit there today, we can't pick up the phone and talk to them, but it's always good to have a diverse group, I feel. So maybe this will be an opportunity for us, but we have to, get a candidate, prepare a candidate, and the candidate has to know the commitment that goes into being a freeholder, right? We don't ever want to put people in positions where they can't be successful and they can't serve us the way that we need to be served. So we have expectations as well.
Yeah, and it has to be a public servant for sure, because with that type of attitude, wanting to serve and represent and articulate the issues as they come from his or her perspective.
Correct.
And I said her. So
I heard that. That was very good of you to say that.
Well, no, it is what it is.
It's a her, that's right.
It may be a her. So recognizing that where we are politically at the national level, I guess we're still kind of reeling from that, so to speak, that surprise result. But as I said the other night in the City of Englewood at the council meeting, that this is the United States of America. It's America. We have seen a peaceful transfer of power, even though it's a surprise. But that's how we do things in this country here. And we'll ride this thing out, and we'll see what he can produce, Mr. Trump can produce as President Trump. Let's get back to Englewood now, because I strayed off that for a while there.
Sure.